Our Lady of Guadalupe. One of the most famous apparitions in the history of the world was Our Lady of Guadalupe. And she appeared in the year 1531 to Saint Juan Diego. She actually appeared 4 times. December 9th in the morning, December 9th in the afternoon. And she appeared the following day, which was a Sunday, December 10th. And then she wanted Juan Diego to return December 11th, but he couldn't because he was living with his elderly uncle, Juan Bernardino, who got very sick. So he spent the whole day at the bedside of his elderly, sick uncle. The most famous apparition happened on December 12th, 1531. Juan Diego was heading toward the city of Mexico early in the morning. It was Tuesday, with the intention to find a priest and bring a priest to his uncle, Juan Bernardino, so he could receive the last sacraments and prepare himself to die in a holy way. So as Juan Diego headed toward the city, he'd already met Our Lady of Guadalupe on the hill called Tepeyac. So he decided to go around the hill to avoid meeting her. But as it happened, she appeared again and cut him off. And he asked her, "Well, did you sleep well? How are you?" And she says these consoling words to him. She says, "Do not worry. Am I not your mother? Are you not in the crossing of my arms? Are you not always present in my shadow? Are you not so close to me?" She indicated her loving maternal presence to Juan Diego. And then she promised Juan Diego that his uncle, Juan Bernardino, would be healed. With these reassuring words, Juan Diego was deeply consoled. Now the bishop, Juan Zumárraga, did not really believe that Juan Diego was seeing these apparitions. He didn't have full trust. He wanted a sign. So Our Lady of Guadalupe said, "Climb the hill, and there on the hill you'll find flowers." So Juan Diego climbed the hill, and he found these beautiful, different colored roses, Castilian roses. So he cut them, put them in his tilma, came to Our Lady. She arranged them in an orderly way, and Juan Diego took off. He took off toward the city of Mexico. When he arrived at the bishop's residence, some of the people who had seen Juan Diego thought that he was a nuisance, that he was an impostor, he was a liar. So they saw him with his tilma open, or closed rather, and they tried to pull down the tilma and get the flowers, but every time they tried to do this, the flowers remained painted on the tilma of Juan Diego. So here you have various miracles. One miracle is roses growing in the cold weather. Second, roses growing in the desert. And third, these Castilian roses would grow in Europe and not in Mexico. So finally the bishop allows Juan Diego to enter. He enters, he falls to his knees, opens up his tilma, and the flowers come cascading to the ground. The bishop, seeing this, he falls to his knees and starts to weep. Tears of sorrow that he was so incredulous to not believe that Juan Diego was telling the truth, that Our Lady had actually appeared. And the petition of Our Lady was this: she wanted a church built there on that hill called Tepeyac, so that she would be able to manifest her love, compassion, mercy, as well as protection to these suffering people. So the bishop, eventually he ordered that a church be built there, and that the image of Our Lady of Guadalupe be brought there. Another miracle was this. The Indian people were joyfully celebrating this apparition. One Indian shot an arrow. The arrow cut through the throat of another Indian, killing him. So they brought this Indian to the image of Our Lady of Guadalupe, touched the image of Our Lady of Guadalupe, and the man was brought back to life. And as a result of this, there was a huge wave of conversion. According to some statistics, they say that in 9 years, there are 9 million conversions to Catholicism. That would be calculated about 3,000 converts every day. This would be a perpetual Pentecost for 9 years. Incredible. So let us turn to Mary and trust our cares to Mary. And remember the words that Mary said to Juan Diego. Do not worry. Do not worry. Am I not your mother? Amen.